Okay, so this is the anonymous functions, also called lambda functions. Okay, and here is a good write-up about lambda functions for you to get more information. Okay, so it's like, okay, the comprehensions that we talked about, right? The list comprehension and dictionary and set comprehension, it's somewhat like that. But it is just a function. It is not going to iterate automatically over the list. So you have to give that logic. Okay. So this is the syntax of lambda function. Okay. So you start with the keyword lambda, and then you give arguments. Arguments are variable names, and lambda can have multiple arguments separated by comma. Like you can have x, comma y, comma z, or x sub 1, comma x sub 2, or it can be list 1, comma list 2, list 3. So you can have more than one variable. Now, after you have completed all the variables, okay, after you have listed all the variables that you need for the function, then you end that with a colon. So anything between the word lambda and the colon, okay, that's going to be the variables that will be available for you in the expression that comes afterwards. Okay, you can use all of those variables in the expression. And whatever the expression calculates, that's what is returned back. Okay, so that's the lambda function. Okay. Now here are some bullet points about lambda function which are useful. Okay, lambda can only contain a single expression. So you cannot have in this expression multiple statements. It has to be one single statement. Okay, so and that's why it's simple and it's quick. It cannot include statements in its body. Okay, so which means again a single expression. It is written as a single line. So lambda function will be a single line, which could mean it may not even be a single line, it may be part of a single line. It may incorporate, you may incorporate it into a longer line. It does not support type annotations, so like what type, integer and that kind of stuff. It can be immediately invoked, which means you don't have to call. You don't call, you can just set it equal to a variable without making a call to the function. You don't need a DEF to define it and so on. Okay. All right. Let's set up some simple lambda functions. Suppose we say x is equal to, okay, lambda, okay, a comma b. So a comma b are the parameters, so the values that we have to supply to the lambda function, and then we give an expression, right? Say a plus b. Okay, now if you print x, okay, it says x is what? X is a function and it is a lambda function. It takes two values as input, a, b. So when you call x, you have to provide, okay, if you just simply say x, it just tells you what it is. You have to provide two values to it. Then it gives you back that expression. Okay. Now if you give only one or if you give more than 2, it's going to give you errors. Okay. So you need to give it just 2. Okay. So you can have any number. Okay, let's define another one. Okay, and then you say give, oops, y, then it gives you that information. Okay, it performs the arithmetic given in the expression and gives the result back to you. So this is called a lambda function. Now lambda functions are used with couple of other functions called map and filter, okay, which is what we're going to see now.